Good morning everyone, and welcome back to the beautiful Chesil Beach. The sun is shining, the waves are rolling, and we've got to be in with a chance. So if you love your beach fishing, and you love the Chesil Beach, and you love this Dorset shingle, then this is definitely the video for you. Welcome back. So my first rod today, same as before, got my Blaze 4 paired up with a Daiwa 7HT. As I mentioned in my previous video, this is my quickest, fastest reel. And to be fair, when I got it made up and when I bought it, I didn't think I'd be able to use it fishing, but it works a treat and it definitely gives me a few extra yards, which I think I might need today. As I've already mentioned, I'm just down from Abbotsbury, so there definitely is a chance of a place. But as before, because it's choppy, there's a bit of weed, I won't be able to roll some baits around. I'm gonna have to use a grip lead today, pin the baits to the bottom to give me any chance of holding in and not getting buried. What I'm gonna do now is have a couple of casts to sort out the line lay, to make sure the reel's fine, so when I clip it up with a rig with some bait, I'm not cracking off and leaving any kit out there. If this goes wrong, I just leave the lead. So all that anticipation, the drive down here, getting ready, getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever, sorting your kit out, comes down to this, the first cast. You know how it goes. Out. Nice. The first one in the water. Woo! I'm going to be using a 7-ounce grip lead to a splashdown, to a 120-pound rig body, to a bead, a pulley bead and a bead, to a swivel, to some 90-pound hook length, to a 4-0 circle and a 3-0 J hook, Aberdeen style, and a whole squid. Last time I was out on the beach, I know it's night time, but the hangs were all over the squid and there wasn't many dogfish. So hopefully today I'll get left alone by the doggies, be able to present that bait out there nice, and you never know, if it gets left alone, I'm sure we may bump into a ray or we might be lucky to get a smooth hound. I'm gonna get this one clipped up, I'm gonna get this one fired out, and that'll be the second rod, the second bait out there, and we are officially fishing for the day. As you can see, I've got my rods up nice and high. The tips aren't moving at all. And we're fishing. There's a few rafts of weed, but they're probably about 40-50 yards out, so the good thing is, because I've got my rods up nice and high and I'm quite far away from the water, my line's going in the water just after the breakers, so I'm getting no trouble at all with weed. So we're fishing. What a stunning day. The forecast is to stay much the same all day. As we know, when the tide picks up, the wind can pick up and vice versa. Normally over the top of the tide or over low water, the wind gets up. And about an hour before dark, it normally drops out, but I'll probably be gone before dark. Well, most definitely be gone before dark. High water's 5 o'clock. So I'll fish about half an hour after high. If I haven't caught anything by then, I don't think I'm gonna. But of course I'm gonna catch some fish. I'm gonna have a good day, and I get loads of coaching points across for you, and we're going to bag it. If only. Well, I think it's about time I put the kettle on. I'm going to make myself a brew. If anything happens, I'll bring you straight back, and hopefully we can get into a few fish. This is the life, eh? Got a cup of tea, I'm fishing, and I'm having a go. How you doing, everyone? You alright? Hope you're doing well. Hope life's treating you well. Yeah, this fishing on Chesil Beach, pretty hard going. A couple of weeks ago, well, about 8 or 9 days ago, in between my last videos, it started fishing well, just for a few days. And then the conditions turned. But that's it. Life got in the way, so I couldn't get out. But you know, it's fine. It definitely started picking up soon. It's June. Moving into July, it should get a bit better. Definitely, when we get into August and September, it should be smoking. I thought it would be now, but you know, if I'm being honest with you, it's been pretty hard. It's really hard, but it's good. It's all about the effort, though. I've had, you know, a couple of weeks ago, as I said to you, I felt really low. I don't know why. I didn't know I did. And then I came out fishing, it reset me, and I've been good ever since. So it does, and the sessions haven't been really good. There's a fly on my face. The sessions haven't been really good. It's just being here. Oh my God. What's going on? I've got a fly all around me. You know what they say, don't they? Bet you're thinking it. But yeah, conditions are good. The baits are going in. I've got some lovely baits. So I've got squid on there at the moment, whole. I'm leaving that about 20 minutes. The worm baits I'm changing about every 10 minutes, believe it or not. That's getting stripped. Spiders, I reckon. But I've not lost any hooks yet. So I'm just going to keep going. I've got hermit. I've got sand eel. I've got loads of rag. I've definitely got enough bait. And I've definitely got the willpower to keep trying. I'm gonna keep fishing. I'll shut up for a bit, and when I come back, hopefully we'll be into a few fish and I won't have flies all over me. Jesus, man, am I that smelly? Anyway, see you in a bit, everyone. I'm gonna drink my tea. But as you can see, my left-hand rod's just come slamming back on a whole squid bait that I put out. So what I'm going to do is leave it for a minute, because it's not a total slack line. Might be a bit of weed, but it looked more fishy. I haven't had any trouble with weed as such. Just tighten down on it. Yeah, it definitely feels like there could be something there. What I do is move you around. Definitely feels fishy. Slack. That's a 7-ounce lead on there. Definitely something there. Definitely a first indication today of a fish. Man. That's my definite first indication today of a bite there. I looked up and the rod just pulled down and sprang back. There's nothing I could have done about it. That's fishing. there's something out there and it's not a spider crab. So what I've decided to do, have a change of tactics. As you've just seen, I missed a bite on whole squid. My last video I was down here, I was getting all my fish on whole squid. I had ragworm, hermit, peeler, and they weren't touching it. Although that was at night, this is daytime. So what I'm gonna do is put sando out, squid out, just mackerel, just big fish baits every cast. Just keep the baits going in all day, and I've got to, haven't I? I've got to be in with a chance of a nice fish. I'm fishing along the road from Abbotsbury, as I've told you. This used to be a real famous mark for thornback rays and rays. It's not the same anymore, I know, but I've definitely got to be in with a chance because I'm definitely over the ground that rays feed. If you were a ray, would you eat that? You probably wouldn't want that big circle straight in your cheek though, would you? Anyway, let's get this one in the water. I've had a bite though. I feel more confident. I actually had a proper bite. Small things, eh? When you're fishing. It's hard, I know it, but I've had a bite. Let's get this one out there. So what I'm doing now, I'm booming 7/8 leads out there on big baits, holding up nice, just waiting for that big fish to come along. That one big fish, that's all we need. Boom! Ooh. So as of before, if you're a vegan or a vegetarian, why? But you need to look away now. But on reflection, you probably shouldn't be watching a fishing video. But this is bacon, and it's going to be lovely. What I'll do, I'll bring you back when it's sizzling. Right, I'm halfway through cooking my bacon. I've been slackline. Ah! Whoa! Bloody hell! Oh my God! I'm getting smoked. Shit! You gotta come with me. That's mental. Might have bit me off. Oh. Oh my God. Oh, look at my, I think I've been bit off. Whatever that was just smoked me. Must have been big conger. Oh, just burnt my thumb trying to stop it. Probably bit me off. Man. Oh. Oh, look at that. I've just been done by a conger, or to be honest, it kept running. I'm not saying it's a taupe, but oh my God, I hit that and only ripped the rod out my hand. Look at my thumb. Burnt all the skin off my thumb. Oh, oh, oh. Never mind, obviously I'm not fishing for, I'm not using wire traces, am I? But that's unbelievable, isn't it? Nothing really all day. Put a double sando on and get that looks more like a taupe, but I'm not saying nothing. Oh, my thumb is killing. Anyway, I'll get this bait back in the water, but that is why I love fishing Chesil Beach. Out of nowhere, slack line, hit it, completely nearly ripped the rod out my arm, set my thumb on fire, which I'm going to struggle to cast with, bit off. That is a beautiful Chesil Beach, everyone. Now that is why I love Chesil Beach. I've had one bite today, nothing for 2 hours, stick out a squid bait, cooking myself a bit of bacon, a see the rod come back, which I managed to get on camera, and then hoon off. And I mean, look, my thumb, I don't know if you can see that, it's got a massive blister on it. The trouble is, for one, I wasn't using wire trace, why would I? And for two, it was on the 7HT, so I can't really use a drag to stop the fish. It bit me off anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I tried to stop it with a 7HT. I didn't want to blow the reel up, so I had to sort of use my thumb as well. Hence, that's why I've got two massive lines and it's killing. But amazing. That there is the whole reason why I keep doing these videos for you, even when it's hard, and for myself. It's not just for you. I love it being out here and it does me the world of good. But that is the reason why I love this beach. And that is the reason why I say, when it's fishing bad, please keep coming, because anything can happen. That doesn't really happen off many shingle beaches, clean beaches in the UK. Yeah, you can go to rock marks and fish for tope and big conger, but that is Chesil Beach in a nutshell. I'm going to continue with my bacon. I've got more baits out there. I've got 90 pound snood. I'm not going to change it up. That's just a one-off fish probably. I would say definitely a conger. A tope, I think, would have just gone and kept going. That one, as you've seen, slacked me right back, line on the beach. When I hit it, bang. But it didn't head shake. It was just over, as you've probably seen. I don't know how it's going to come out on camera, but hopefully it all comes out all right, and you can see the moment when I think I'm in trouble here, especially when my finger's on fire. Finger? Especially when my thumb's on fire. Hi, welcome back. Don't worry, I'm still here. Yeah, it's been a little bit quiet. We've had quite a lot of weed, as you can see. The conditions have got up, but it should help the fishing. Still gutted I didn't land that whatever it was earlier. It was do you know, I was speaking to someone else and we caught a few little tope last night. Apparently there's been a few tope running. I'm never going to come here and fish for wire traces and beef up my kit, but it's still nice to feel the power. What I'm going to do now is start fishing hard again. Look at that circle hook. Whoa. Stick the squid baits out, they definitely seem to be working, and just keep trying. Obviously I haven't caught much this time, but we're only halfway through the session, so you never know. But the last few sessions it's been all on squid, so I don't know, I just keep doing it. Yeah, the conditions have got up. There's quite a lot of weed, but I'm going to try and bop this over the top. My thumb's still sore. Let's have a go, eh? Nice. 7-ounce lead and a whole squid out there. We're trying. Wow. That's what's happened now. Just loads of this, every cast. To be fair, it's probably unfishable again. Because I'm on my own, it's quite hard to control this weed. So I have to bully it all the way in. And I end up like 300 meters out that way. But because I'm on my own, it's just unsafe. I have to like literally try and beach it, put the rod down, quickly run down, grab the weed. It's just not worth my life just to be out here. It's just a little bit unfair at the moment, but that's life. That's Chesil. This is real. So on that note, I'm going to pack up. I'm going to thank you for watching this short video. So it's not the best. Obviously, I had one scream and run, which still made the session, made it fun for me, but it's not the best. Quite a lot of effort again for not much reward, but sometimes it can be like that. But to be honest, I don't really care. Look at it, it's beautiful. I still had a great time, and I hope you have too. My name's Wayne. It's been a privilege to film and fish in front of you on Chesil Beach. Sorry it's not been brilliant, but I promise you better days are to come. Thanks everyone.